But no.
We've reached the semifinal stage. One last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive to keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the number 10 seed in the playoff, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game?
Spider type of shoot.
The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. He's got it inside the 15. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. First down here for this offense. Will hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
So from the 21-yard line, it's now 2nd and long. Tailback takes the handoff again. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
It's 3rd and 6, a challenging spot here in the opening drive. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And he's got his man open downfield. Tackle made after a big gain.
Great job here as a play caller. You come out in the opening drive, you want to establish a little bit of an aggressive nature, and you hit some big plays here downfield. Great way to start this game.
Longhorns with 1st and 10 here. Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense.
I had my shoulder outside. That was a hold. You just try to get out to the outside.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. He'll hand it off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things. and it allows him to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Catch made on the out route. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play. And they
good job, fellas.
On downs now.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. It's a quarterback keeper. Gets the first and still running.
Man, is he pretty to watch run this option. He is so dangerous with the threat to run or to throw. This time he keeps it himself, and you can see how much ground he eats up with that kind of speed.
1st down and 10 now. Quarterback drops back. They're going to test the secondary. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. They're going to run it here. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. A gain sets up a 3rd down play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On 3rd down, he drops to throw.
Get it out.
Misses the receiver, incomplete.
Boy, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
The Vols will come to the line on 4th down, hoping to keep this drive going. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking for a deep completion. Deep ball caught inside the 10. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Volunteers.
This is what having an accurate quarterback is so important. 4th down, critical situation. He puts that ball right on his receiver. What I love to see is he not only picks up that 1st down, but he's got the speed and the awareness to take it to the end zone for the touchdown.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. So go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the play.
I was his guy.
For the offense.
Yeah.
The guy calling the plays at second, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. The ball is caught. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Longhorns come to the line in a hurry-up. And the back now goes in motion. Quick pass, here comes a jet sweep. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. Offense going to roll the dice and go for it inside their own 40. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
The Longhorns will line up on 1st and 10. Takes the toss, heads to his right. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
That's Al Wilson Jr.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Caught quickly. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
How about the discipline of this defense here on second down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's third down.
Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. He pulls it in for a big gain. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it. They keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
And looking to throw now on first down. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway.
And that was all the huge blitz.
37 now.
Boy, the quarterback gets drilled on this play, Chris, as he lets go of that ball before the interception. I think he was just trying to get it out. Didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. And what did it do? It made it a lot easier for the defender to come up with the interception.
Defense will make the stop, and it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter.
Tennessee 7, Texas 0.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. They're going to run it. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
That's just good, hard running by this back. And, man, they've had some good ones over the years. Go back to Jamal Lewis, who's on that 98 national championship team. Travis Henry, Arian Foster. Boy, Chris, some big physical backs come to mind when you think about the Tennessee Vols.
That's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. It's an out route. The catch made. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. And the Volunteers hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They look to throw it here on second down. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Boy, great throw and a first down for Tennessee, and they are in business. This quarterback is playing well, and, you know, Chris, they are able to recruit the nation when it comes to quarterback play because of the history and tradition they have. Started really with Peyton Manning, but has worked its way through. Think about T. Martin, won the national title in '98. Hendon Hooker, what he did a few years ago. Go back to Josh Dobbs. Boy, they've had some great quarterbacks that have played here.
Looking to throw it on first down. He'll take a deep shot here. Makes the catch. Can he get in? No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Man, that's his second touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Returner decides to fair catch this. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
After the first down loss, it's second and long at 22. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Running back has it on a screen now. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on the 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And looking for a big play here. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
And here's the handoff. But the gain is just 1 yard. Sets up a 3rd and 9 now. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. It's an option look. Picks up the first, looking for more. tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run.
Well, the defense got out-muscled at the point of attack there, and the back showed good vision to get to the hole and get the first down.
The ball has come to the line with 1st and goal. On 1st down, it's play action. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
For the defense. That's a design quarterback keeper. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Third down and goal. Crucial play coming up. It's QB sneak. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Fowles.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to move this one away.
Texas, 0.
And the returner decides to signal fair catch.
We've been here before. We've been here before.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. He's got enough for the first down and still going. They bring him down, but a simple quarterback keeper for a solid gain and a fresh set of downs.
What a nice game here by this Texas quarterback. And I can't help, Chris, but to think about guys like Vince Young, who did it as well as any quarterback maybe ever in college football, being that dual threat guy. And, of course, Colt McCoy, who took over.
Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
Well, that's their 2nd sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
2nd down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Tries the right with a quick throw. Fired into a tight window and picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
Throw it.
There's a nice sack by this defense.
They didn't come down here so hard.
They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were
All
able to
those
get after the
DBs were
quarterback and
recovering
bring
so
him down.
fast.
Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark. See if they can get a little bit of momentum going
1
their
yard
way.
deep, and
That sack
when
sets
I
up a
went back to
2nd
throw,
down
they were
and
already
very long.
within 5 yards.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. It's 3rd down for the offense. Linebacker shifting around now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down.
Oh, come on, let me
Down
go.
he goes, a sack. The defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. Offense takes the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. The throw complete to the running back underneath. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Longhorns will come to the line to run the hurry up. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Stop out at the 39, but good enough for a first down. Here comes the up-tempo offense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And the pass is incomplete.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Second down after the incompletion. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. The pocket breaking down. Cannot escape, and down he goes.
I mean, it's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it.
Well, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
And the freshman brings him down quickly. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors for our halftime update. Longhorns will kick this away to start the second half.
That's the worst feeling when you know you got to score. You got to kick it.
And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. And this offense trying to build in a very impressive first-half performance, trying to stretch the lead right away here in the third. Breaking free at the 35. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
But these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's the senior getting home with the sack. This middle linebacker can play all over the field. That's time they bring him in the blitz, and he gets home.
Yeah, usually you think of this middle linebacker, he's kind of a sideline-to-sideline player defending the run, but here the timing and the instincts as a blitzer coming right through the middle of that offensive line, and he gets to the quarterback.
I mean, they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Get the ball out.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Chris, I just wonder how many times can this defense keep making plays to keep this team in this football game. They're just not getting a lot of help from their own offense. A nice job again stepping up on this third down. Interesting call here on fourth down to see if they'll get a chance to make another play to give their own offense good field
I
position.
hit back spin. I don't.
Landed at the 8-yard line.
That's not what it's supposed to do.
Into the end zone for a touchback.
Cheat.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
They're going to run the option. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. The Longhorns will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
They've converted one of their 2 fourth down attempts so far. Looks like we're going to get a third attempt right here. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. It's a fourth down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Defense bringing out some big fellas, trying to stuff the run here. Trying to find the end zone off the right side. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Nice job by this defense on that second down, so we now have third down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on third and goal. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Volunteers.
Good game. Good game. Yes, sir.